SwimOutlet.com delivers the best online shopping experience. With an extensive selection and the lowest prices, you're guaranteed to find the product you need. Here's what you get. Free shipping on all orders over $49. Free 1 to 2 day shipping on all orders over $99. All orders placed by 6 p.m. ship out the same day. Shop at SwimOutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop.
Welcome to the Morning Swim Show for Thursday, May 17th, 2012. I'm your host, Peter Busch. In the Finish Monitor today, we'll talk to Norbert Agh. He's a former Olympic swimmer for Hungary, and he'll be at next week's European Championships. And Norbert joins us right now in the Finish Monitor from Debrecen, Hungary. Hey, Norbert, welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
Hey, guys, how are you? I'm okay. How about yourself?
Good. So you won't be swimming next week, but tell me what you'll be doing at the European Championships.
I am kind of a liaison between the European Federation and the U.S. Federation, because oddly enough, there's going to be Mark Unger is going to be here from U.S. Swimming, and also plenty of U.S. coaches, and I'm supposed to be the one who's helping them whatever they need.
Oh, nice. Well, from a European perspective, give us an idea of the importance they place on European championships, especially in an Olympic year. Is it not as big a deal as it is in other years?
Of course, that's the case. The big ones, especially the very good swimmers, they are tapering for the Olympics, not for the Europeans. But so I think I can say that obviously it's not going to be the quality of the meet. Maybe it's going to be a little bit less than usual, but on the other hand, the youngsters are very well prepared, and now they have a chance to get to know them better. So it again, maybe the times are not going to be just as fast as the ones in a non-Olympic year, but supposed to be fun and exciting.
But a lot of the top swimmers will indeed be there, not shaved and tapered, but they'll be swimming?
Yes, that's the case. Most of the swimmers are going to be here, but they're not going to be tapered, and so the times are not going to be, the best times. But again, I'm sure, let's talk about the Hungarians, because this is in Hungary, and Hungary is very proud of their swimmers. So there's going to be lots of youngsters who will try to show off. So do everything they can. So it's going to be a good meet, that's for sure.
Who were?
It's going to be 40.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, it's going to be 44 countries, and I believe 700 swimmers. So it's supposed to be a very good meet.
Have all the European countries, to your knowledge, already had their Olympic qualifying meets?
Most of them, yes. But I'm pretty sure that some of them are, and maybe the good swimmers from those countries are still, some of them still looking for to make the qualifying times. So
some of them might be looking to this meet in specific to make qualifying times for their countries.
The Olympics.
Gotcha. Who were some of the, you mentioned some of the young and upcoming talent in Hungary, or maybe on the continent in general? Who are some of the swimmers that may not make a splash this year, but we'll know about in a few years?
Right now, I'm not sure if I can tell you names, because there are so many of them, and if I would mention the Hungarians, I'm not supposed to talk for the Hungarians. So,
well, tell me about Hungary as a country in general and the popularity of swimming there, because I mean, we've obviously seen some superstars from Hungary, not a ton, but a few. I mean, is it pretty popular there?
Yes, swimming, when I used to swim, our team used to win 5, 6 Olympic medals. So swimming is one of the most popular and most successful sports in Hungary. So it still is. Obviously not 5 medals, gold medals. It would be awesome in the Olympics, but right now, I guess if the Hungarian team can win 2 Olympic golds, that would be awesome. But going back to your question, yes, it's a very popular sport, and Hungarians are very proud of the swimmers.
The structure of the sport in Hungary, do they have, you know, swim clubs that kids start with when they're young and stay with until they're older? I mean, how does it work that you're making sure they're developing great swimmers?
It's, you know, I grew up here, but I spent the last 20 years in the U.S. and I won a couple of U.S. nationals too, and I went to college there, so I know I can make a comparison, but it's very similar to the whatever right now you or we doing in the U.S. But you know, we have swimming schools and swimming clubs, and where we trying to gather as many kids as we can, and as the time goes on, we have very good coaches who are you know, going around the country and trying to see as many clubs as they can, and try to find the talented youngsters.
Someone like Laszlo Cseh, is he just is he a celebrity there?
Good question. Definitely he is, but in a different scale that like Michael Phelps in the U.S. But he's a celebrity, and he's very well known. But again, it's a different scale. But yes, he is.
Well, the European Championships next week, they're in Hungary. As somebody who swum at that meet, you know, what are your impressions in terms of, you know, the level of competition? And I mean, is it one of those things that brings the continent together?
Yeah, definitely. It's always, it's like if you can imagine, like new U.S. nationals nowadays, or the, not even that, the Olympic trials. That's kind of the same feeling we have here in Europe. So most of the people, they know each other, even, you know, they are different countries, but, you know, Europe, it's kind of, you know, a much smaller build-up of much smaller countries. And so lots of swimmers know each other, so they're looking forward to meet each other, and they have fun. But on the other hand, when the competition starts, it gets very serious.
Well, how do they all communicate? I mean, is English the universal language there? I mean, what if they're from different countries and they want to talk to each other?
Yeah, definitely English. Most of the, especially nowadays, back in the old days, let's say, when we were swimmers, maybe not everybody, but nowadays, I can say that every kid speaks English in Europe. So English is the universal language.
We're so spoiled here in America.
Yeah.
Quick question, and kind of on more of a somber note, the passing of Norway's Alexander Deleoen. Do you know if they plan to do anything in his memory at the meet?
You know, that's a good question, because definitely it's been a big topic here too. And the European director, Len, you know, the swimming body of European swimming, is a good friend of mine, and I just wanted to talk to him about this, because lots of people ask me the same questions, and I kind of get the feeling that something's going to happen.
Well, Norby, thank you so much for joining us, giving us a little perspective from European swimming and Hungarian swimming. Good luck at the meet next week.
And I'm sure I will see you afterwards, right?
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Norby.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, that's Norbert Agh joining us from Hungary today. That's it for today's show. I'm Peter Busch, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.